thousands of Nazi zombies to take down. Glorious X-ray kill cams. Headshots are a priority. A sniper's paradise. A huge arsenal of World War II weapons to choose from. And the final target is a zombified huge-ass Hitler himself. This is Zombie Army Trilogy summed up in a few words. But there's a lot more that this title has to offer, so let's just quickly jump into it. Zombie Army Trilogy, developed by Rebellion Developments, was released in 2015. It is a third-person tactical zombie shooter video game. It is basically a spin-off to the famous Sniper Elite series. The game mechanics are very similar to Sniper Elite V2, and they encourage sniping obviously, so you're gonna be trying to shoot zombies from a distance as much as possible, but when they get too close to you, you are gonna have to switch to your other weapons in order to deal with them up close. The level design is far more linear with negligible focus on stealth as you are dealing with zombies, and it favors action-oriented approach, so yeah, get ready to shoot through thousands of zombies and have fun doing that. When sniping, elements such as wind strength and direction of the wind along with bullet drop off can affect the path of the bullet when it is fired, which adds some really cool realism to the sniping, which is the heart of this game and the Sniper Elite series. But when compared to the Sniper Elite games, these mechanics are very toned down in this game because you are obviously dealing with a lot of enemies, tons of zombies, but they are present, though they are very mild when compared to the Sniper Elite games. Then you can also hold your breath to steady your shots and have better bullet control that way, and then bullets can actually ricochet off surfaces or targets and strike others, which is also really cool. Then you have explosive barrels that can be shot to cause massive explosions, taking out multiple zombies at once. Along with the shooting, if the targets they get too close to you, you can also kick them, which is also really cool. And then the weapons. You're gonna be carrying a maximum of 3 weapons at a time. A sniper rifle of your choice, a secondary weapon of your choice, which could be a submachine gun or a shotgun, and then a sidearm, which is a revolver or a pistol. The game features several sniper rifles, and all of them are pretty distinct actually, with their own strengths and weaknesses. Like the M1 carbine is actually better suited for close to mid-range combat, while the M1 Garand is better at longer ranges. Then you have several other sniper rifles such as the Mosin Nagant or the Type 99, the Kuher, Springfield SVD. All these weapons are really viable, and they all have their own strengths and weaknesses, and you have to find the one that is best suited for your needs. Then in the secondary category you have submachine guns such as the Bliskavica, the MP40, PPSH41, Thompson M1, and the MP44 that can also be classified as an assault rifle submachine gun hybrid. And then the shotguns, you have just 2 shotguns. One is a trench gun and the other one is a really powerful double barrel shotgun called the Preacher. Then in the sidearm category you've got 3 pistols and 1 revolver. The only revolver is the Webley MK4, and then the pistols you've got M1911, and you've got Luger P08 and Tokarev TT33. My personal favorite is the Colt M1911. That's a gun that I've loved since Left 4 Dead 1, and I continue to love it till this date. But let's not get distracted. We've also got a launcher present here, the Panzerfaust, and a mounted machine gun can be seen in several levels throughout the game, the MG42. And you've also got access to explosives such as the grenades, tripwire mines, dynamites and stuff, which is really cool to use actually and helps a lot in taking out hordes of zombies. The biggest highlight of the combat has to be the presence of X-ray kill cams, in which the camera tracks a bullet from the sniper rifle to the target in slow motion, and upon impact shows an automatically correct X-ray style reveal of the body part being hit and the damage the bullet does to the organs and bones, which is really cool to look at actually. So yeah, your best sniper shots will always trigger this slow motion X-ray kill cam and allow you to appreciate your efforts with a sniper rifle, while giving you a slight break from the hectic action you've been so busy with. This game has 2 game modes, a campaign mode and a horde mode. And both the game modes can be played in co-op with up to a maximum of 8 players, which is insane. The story is nothing special. Germany is at the brink of losing the World War II. Just before submitting to the might of the Allied forces, Hitler decides to deploy his Plan Z. He performs some occult rituals in order to bring back the dead Nazi soldiers to life. And yeah, they come back as zombies, and now entire Germany is occupied with these undead Nazis. So you've got a problem at your hands, and you have to deal with it throughout the campaign. And in the end, you're gonna be fighting a zombified Hitler himself. Actually, the gameplay is so good that the story, it's not gonna matter at all for you. You're just gonna have a blast playing this. And if you are playing this with some friends in co-op, it's just something which will make you laugh. It's gonna make you have some crazy fun actually. And that's pretty much what is needed. Then the horde mode is a round based survival mode, and yeah, you're gonna be facing waves upon waves of zombies, and the waves are gonna get tougher as you progress through the mode, and you're gonna try to last as long as you can. You've got ammo caches and explosives and whatnot to help you through this, and you have to constantly be on the move and try to avoid getting surrounded. And yeah, it's a really fun mode, and I personally really love it, and it's the game mode where I have personally spent a lot of time. And then the zombies. You've got regular zombies who are slow, but in numbers they can pretty quickly surround you and take you out, so you have to be intelligent and be on the move to avoid getting surrounded. And then you've got special category infected, such as guys who got like torches in their hand. They make a lot of noise, they run up to you and they blow themselves up. Then you've got the tall zombies clad in some sort of metal armor, and yeah, they can do a lot of damage if they get close to you, but they are really slow. So yeah, you've got to take out their armor stuff and then take a headshot to finish them off. And then you've got zombie ghost snipers, and they are like really fast moving, and they are always on the lookout for you, trying to snipe you. So try to take them out as quickly as possible. And then there is this huge guy with the MG42 in his hand and glowing red eyes. He's really tall, and he's always on the berserk mode, and he can take a lot of punishment as well, causing a lot of trouble. And then you've got skeletons that pop up, and yeah, they're really annoying, and they come out in numbers always. So yeah, there is a ton of special infected, and all these types of infected, when they get together, they can cause a lot of trouble. But the game is like super fun. Like, it's crazy fun. You're gonna have a blast. The game size is just about 10 gigs, which is also really impressive. So if you are crammed for space, you should definitely shoot for this game, and you're gonna have an amazing time. You're gonna love it. And yeah, one more thing that I forgot to mention, and I shouldn't have, is that the characters from both the Left 4 Dead games are present as playable characters in the campaign mode as well as the horde mode. So yeah, you're gonna have a great time. They don't have voice acting, but yeah, they are present, and it's really entertaining to see them back in action. And apart from the Left 4 Dead characters, you've got a whole roster of other male and female characters present to choose from, and they have voice acting unlike the Left 4 Dead ones, which is really cool. And the stat tracking in this game is also fantastic. Every single kill, whether in horde mode or the campaign mode, is always recorded, so that's something that I personally really love. If you're wondering why this game is called the Zombie Army Trilogy, it's because it includes a remastered version of the original Nazi Zombie Army and its sequel, which were both released in 2013 as standalone downloadable content for Sniper Elite V2, and a previously unreleased third installment in the series as well. So that's why it's called Zombie Army Trilogy. This game has already received a sequel in 2020 called Zombie Army 4 Dead War. The story from Zombie Army Trilogy continues into the campaign of Zombie Army 4, and Zombie Army 4 also adds a ton of customization options with the weapons, which is something that is completely absent in Zombie Army Trilogy. So if you like weapon customization, such as adding elemental upgrades to your weapons and mods and stuff, you should definitely go with Zombie Army 4. I mean, if you have the specs for it and space for it, it's about 50 gigs, then go for it. it's a much more recent game, so it has better visuals obviously, and these mods and elemental upgrades and stuff are pretty entertaining. But I think the focus in Zombie Army 4 has shifted slightly from the sniping because of these mods and elemental upgrades and stuff. While Zombie Army Trilogy is more about old school sniping, so if you like that stuff, you're gonna have a better time in Trilogy. But if you are into elemental upgrades and mods and shit, you're gonna have a better time in Zombie Army 4. So that was it, and Zombie Army Trilogy is older doesn't mean it looks bad. It's a really clean looking game and it performs really well. It is a very easy to run title and you're gonna have a blast with it. So you can't go wrong with any of the Zombie Army games. They are totally worth checking out. And yeah, if you like zombie games, do check out the video I made on the game Dead Rising 3. And that was pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching and peace out.